We are already starting to see the chaos caused by this war between the US, Israel and Iran. In the UK, petrol prices have already started to spike, the gas bills are doubling, and when it comes to a large section of the stock market and the FTSE, it's actually tumbling. So the real question for us in the UK is, are our ISAs and pensions safe? Let's actually break down the real winners and losers in the UK because of this war. Brent crude oil has actually surged up 10 to 12% just this week, going up to around £65 a barrel. And because of this, the UK energy giants are actually booming. Shell and BP are up over 5% and are the fastest risers of the FTSE. And that's simply because higher oil prices means massive profits for North Sea oil producers. And if this continues to carry on, we could soon see £1.50 a litre of petrol in the UK. And actually, a lot of us have already started to see the impact at the petrol stations. But the other side of the picture is defense has actually started to boom really heavily. The biggest gainer in the UK is BAE Systems, which is up over 7%, because simply more chaos just means more missiles, more jets and bigger contracts for defense. And ultimately, these kind of geopolitical situations lead to governments spending even more on the already beefed up defense budgets. And the more this crisis carries on, the bigger the boom in the UK defense sector. Now let's talk about the real losers in this whole situation. These quite clearly are the airlines. Because of the surging prices in jet fuel, airlines like Jet2 and British Airways have started to struggle, and the FTSE 100 is down around 2% overall, which is one of the biggest drop we've seen in months. And at the same time, the UK gas prices have actually doubled since just last week and have started to hit a high of over 3 years. And that means for us people, the energy bills in our homes are the next big targets. So what about our ISAs and pensions? Are they safe? The short answer is not fully. You might say that this volatility is short term, but actually the market dips and the inflation risks from high oil and gas prices could start to have a long-term impact on returns if this thing carries on. But at the same time, if your investments are diversified, you might actually even start gaining something because of the boom seen in BP, Shell and BAE. My personal take would be, and this is not exactly professional advice, just an opinion, is that we shouldn't start to panic sell, because history does show that markets tend to rebound after these kind of geopolitical situations. But at the same time, do watch the Brent crude oil very closely, because if it hits $100, which actually means if it goes above £75, we could actually be staring in the face of the UK cost of living crisis 2.0. And at this point, get active in the comment section and let me know, what are your thoughts in this whole situation? Do you think we're staring in the face of a big crisis which will affect our ISAs and pensions, or do you think we might actually be okay? And while you're doing that, do let me know what the petrol price is in your local area. And at the same time, don't forget to like, share, follow and subscribe. I'll see you guys later.